You said it's been a different season, asterisk season, difficult injuries, opt-outs, everything you've gone through, the losses, none tougher than last week. As you approach the final game, how much relief is there that you're going to be able to put 2020 season behind you?
You know, I guess some people would look at it like that. My win-loss record, yeah, that's going to be, boy. But I look at the positives. I really do, Mark. I think we're going through this for a reason, and we're going to turn a negative into a positive. And the thing that I want is just remember that when the positive happened, remember this negative, so you can balance out the teeter-totter and feel a lot better about some of the stuff that's been going on here. But again, if these guys hang around, and academically they should do nothing but be better. My thing is they can't stay the same, and we want to continue to give them opportunities, continue to stretch them, continue to make them grow faster than maybe they want to, so that they can be better sooner than they expect to.
And I want to follow up real quick with a positive. Last week, the week after getting shut out 20-0, you come back and your kids, have a chance to beat NC State after being double-digit underdogs. So what does that tell you about the players on your team?
They're listening. They're not just hearing us, they're listening. And I appreciate that. Everybody that's in this room in a pandemic year, my goodness gracious, I appreciate it. You look at what's going on, National Football League, and even college games, and the effort they've put forth, the things that they're doing off the football field that has given us an opportunity to line up and play every single game. It's going to pay off. I mean, that's not wishful thinking. The analytics says it's going to pay off. If you're on the field, you're going to get better as long as you stay on the field. So I'm looking forward to another opportunity to be on the field in 2020 so that it can pay off in 2021.
Thank you, Dino.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Next, we'll go to Anthony DeBundo.
Hey, Dino. Thanks for taking the time. In 4 of the last 5 years, your quarterback one has not finished the season due to injury. And I know Clayton was playing through injuries, and now Jacoby and Morgan has gotten injured, and Rex missed a game. How concerned are you about your offense's ability to protect quarterbacks, and what do you think the number one issue is there?
Well, I think back to the very first time we started this offense in 2012 with Jimmy Garoppolo, and he played the entire season. And then we went to 2013, and he played the entire season. And we went to 2014, and I remember our young quarterback, and we're playing our first game, and he was in a situation where he wanted to scramble, and I can still remember Matt Johnson. I'm screaming at him, go down, go down, go down. And he kept fighting, and he got hurt, and he was out the entire year. It was the first half of the first game, and he had to sit the entire 2014 year. We played with another quarterback, and he came back in 2015, and we won the championship. And I believe we came here in 2016. A lot of times, okay, we want to make sure we're putting our quarterbacks in a situation where they can protect themselves. Now, they've got to make sure that they're doing everything that they can to make sure they stay out there. We have a lot of offense. It's an NFL-style offense, and most NFL teams win and lose with their starting quarterbacks, and we prepare them that way. But the key to being successful in college football is making sure that whoever your number one quarterback is, he starts and finishes the season. So we're doing everything in our power to make that happen.
Just want to ask you a two-parter about Chris Elmore. Saw him playing fullback on Saturday. Just kind of wondering what went into that decision to move him back to that fullback spot. And then secondly, if you could just speak to the value that a guy like Chris Elmore has, in a season like 2020 where he's got experience playing all these different positions for you.
First of all, Chris Elmore is so unselfish. I mean, we would not have been able to finish the season without him. There would have been 11 no contests without Chris. And I can't thank him enough for the unselfish act he did in keeping us afloat and keeping us running through these games. Because even though the no contest might have helped my win-loss record overall when I retire someday, hopefully, but from a team standpoint, we needed to play these games. We needed the growth. Okay, we needed the knowledge that these games are going to bring to us in the future. And he's one of the main reasons, along with some other guys, some other seniors, on the reason why we were able to pull this off. Now, in the last two games, it's time to get Chris back to where he's going to have an opportunity to maybe get a chance to play in the league. And we see him as a big fullback, blocking tight end type guy in the National Football League if he's going to get an opportunity, and we wanted to get back to that. And when we get all our offensive linemen back, that's the position that he'll be playing next year.